Okay, we are going to take a look at the new Recovery Zone test site. So right now we're on the therapist homepage, and this table shows survey results. So there's been surveys that have been taken, and then there's surveys here that have been assigned to a specific survey. So I've got 2 client identifiers for the ECR. They each are going to take 1 token. They haven't been started yet. And as long as your client doesn't go past the demographic section, you can cancel the surveys and those tokens will go back in. So if I was to say cancel survey here, you would see that the tokens go in. So let's take a look at your token tracking. So let's go into token tracking, and you can see that there's 207 tokens right now in the token balance. So we're going to return back to the home page. Okay. And we're back to the home page, and we can see that there are these 2 assessments and there's 2 client identifiers assigned. Now let's go, I want to show you something. Let's go over to where the screen says client logins and survey assignments, because it's going to look different. So let's click there. So what this shows you is all the active client logins. The first one, that means that a client login has been created, but there hasn't been any assessments assigned to it. Okay, there's nothing there that has been assigned to it. So you could delete that if you wanted to, and or you could deactivate it. But since there's nothing assigned to it, if you delete it, that means that that assessment or that client ID is deleted out of the system. Okay, let's look at Lavelle and Landon, these 2 client identifiers. They each have an assessment assigned to them that takes each 1 survey, or I'm sorry, each have 1 survey to take, excuse me. They are also within the demographic section or haven't gone past it, because they can see that it's an active client. So you have a choice to either deactivate it, or you can sign some other surveys. If you deactivated this client identifier right now, it only deactivates this. It doesn't have anything to do with the tokens or the surveys that are signed. So you are not going to see a change in your token balance if you deactivate right here. But let's go over to the home page and take a look at that. So now we're looking at the surveys that are live with the attached client identifiers on it. And so let's go over here, and we're going to cancel the survey. So watch, we're going to cancel the survey, and it's going to tell you that there is a ECR that's attached to the Lavelle 123 client identifier, and that they're asking if you're sure that you want to cancel it, and all the tokens that are on this will be recovered and put back into your account. So right here, I'm going to say client survey. So click that. Okay, let's go back to token tracking, and it should be up to 208, which it is right there. It's 208. Okay, so that's how you cancel a survey. Let's go back again and see what happens with the other one. So let's go over here to client logins. So all we're talking about is the client IDs, okay? And we'll take a look at those. Okay. Now you can see that this client ID is still active. I could assign other assessments to it if I wanted to, because it took away anything that had an attached token or assessment to it. So I could either delete the client ID or deactivate. Okay, let's look at Landon. He has something that's on there, right? And what's going to happen is if I do deactivate, that's just going to deactivate this client ID. It's not going to delete the survey. Okay, so you don't want to do it this way. This is just to delete this client identifier, and let's do that and see what happens. So let's go in here and let's say deactivate. You don't get anything in here about tokens going back into your account. Let's go ahead and deactivate. Now let's go back into the token tracking, and we should see that number. It should be the same. Okay, and it is. It's 208. So to correctly get those tokens put back into your account, you will want to go to your home page, right? Your therapist homepage, and you want to deactivate them from the survey results section, and you will want to cancel the survey from there. So if I cancel the survey from here, let's cancel this. Now it says that the assigned tokens will be recovered. And so cancel the survey. Now we should see that number go up. Let's go into token tracking. And there the number went up to 209. Okay, so that's how you take care of getting tokens back into your account. Good luck.